for the farming hyper carry here for the side of Blue Fire, because Chang'o and Hilda is really a pain to go up against.
Yeah. But I like it. I like the Alice and the Balir and the Khalid. Even though in the late game, our PH has the Chang'o damage, the Alice can also put in a lot. And plus, the Valir can also transition to that late game mage. But the question here is right now, Butters, what's going to be the carry?
Our PH, this is the first time that they're gonna pick a Chang'o.
Team is banning.
Yeah.
Wow, in terms of stats, it shows that this is the first time that they actually picked the Chang'o. So, this is something new. I mean, I get it because they actually prioritize the Kagura more.
Yeah. Kagura a lot.
So, they're
yeah.
trying to adapt.
By the way, this Chang'o is still a flex pick.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
we're seeing teams right now who puts the Chang'o to the side lane. Plus this Cho. The three heroes right now from Aura PH are flex picks. You're not sure who's gonna be the support, who's gonna be the offlaner. This is so smart for Aura PH. And there's a reason why they banned out a Lolita, man. It seems like they're leaning towards this Chang'o damage.
Okay. It's going to be a Lance on the side of Aura PH. And I know that they actually prioritize the Ling more than the Lance pair, but this is the second time that they're gonna pick the Lance here. So they won the first one. They won the first pick of Lance. Right now they're just gonna go for it, and you don't really see this. I mean, RPH, they like to stick with their big guns. If they can choose it, they're gonna be comfortable with it. They just go for it.
Yeah, and JP is the main carrier of those kinds of heroes that can go in and out. The Claude, the Lancelot, and the Ling. I agree with you. So now, Blue Fire. Butters, I think it's time for us to predict this because the only remaining heroes are the Ling, the Claude, the Harit. Oh!
A Ling and a Kai.
The Fuzaken specialty is back!
And it's going to be Crypt who's going to play the Valor. Do you like it? Do you like
I like
it?
it. I like it. But, is it enough though? Because I don't like the Alice and the Akai combination.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not beside a wall.
Yeah.
If you're not utilizing the Akai stun, the Alice ultimate doesn't matter.
Let me expound on let me expound on that further. That's a very good point, Manjeet. If you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, for those viewers who are watching at home, what is the thing about Akai that makes him good right now? It's the zoning capability. It's how you isolate people. It's how you take out people and you push them away from your course.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go for an Alice, then that only means you want them to be in one space at the same time. So it's counterintuitive.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean they can make this. They can still make this work. I mean, if they're beside the wall, that's going to be great. But Balmond here for Aura PH, they actually lost more Balmond games rather than winning. Their Balmond Aura PH, it has a 33.33 win rate, and that is one hell of a risk here for the side of Aura PH. But knowing them, they have something in mind. But for the side of Blue Fire here, I'm actually seeing Fuzaken play again. This is very exciting. And let's see what this championship player can do.
You know what? I think they picked the Balmond because there's a Khalid. That is the main reason why you will pick that. And I think Aura PH, they know what they're doing. Even though the Balmond is at low win rate, it's still a good matchup. You know, you would still pick it. And we're still at the middle of MPL. So, I think, again, like what we said earlier, the stats doesn't matter for Aura PH. We don't care about if we lose it, if we lose the stat game. It doesn't matter. The only reason why we're here is we want to defend our championship and we want that championship reign.
I mean, the storyline right now for our PH for our whole season is really just going to be it's building a dynasty.
The dynasty.
This is the dynasty of Aura PH. If
There
they
you go.
can do this once again, they can be the champion. MPL, first time they won MPL, they showed it like this is their home.
Yeah.
Second time they won it, this is an empire.
Yeah.
This is the Aura, this is the Sunsparks empire. But for the third one, if they win this again, it's going to be a dynasty.
The dynasty.
I mean,
The KLBJ dynasty, the Raflesia
The
dynasty,
yeah.
Grid dynasty.
But the Aura PH dynasty is going to run wild on the MPL if they win the championship again. But there are a lot of competitors right now that actually stopping them, that actually is threatening
Yeah.
this dynasty run for the side of Aura PH. Who knows? It might be Blue Fire who actually threatens them in the first place.
I'm excited. I'm excited like you. I want to see the classic Fuzaken Akai. The Aura PH actually knows how Fuzaken plays this Akai. This is an aggressive Akai. We could probably see combos coming in from the Hurricane Dance and the Alice Ultimate. We just hope that probably it can actually fail because it counters each other. The one pushes you and the one wants you to stay on you. So I don't know, man. I will still give this draft prediction to Blue Fire. Game number 1 because I want them to win. But facts, Aura will win.
Not gonna. I mean, I want Blue Fire to win, but you know what? Wanting Blue Fire to win won't really make them win.
Well,
Just,
yeah.
just because
They need to want it too.
I think for the MPL right now, everyone is at an equal setting.
Yeah.
And what they have to do is to just want it more.
Yeah.
Because if right now you can see Chu right there, they can talk, they can,
That is their main dilemma
that,
last
that
time.
was their main dilemma. Right now, what is your excuse if we lose right now?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. It's time for them to step up because, again, the chemistry is their main problem because sometimes whenever a player from their side enters a fight and because them not coming together, because of them not together, sometimes miscommunication just gets to them and it causes them the game.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Manjin, if you think about it, right now, let's not be that hopeful for the
Okay.
side of Blue Fire. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if they cannot win this, if they cannot take a game and make a statement, then let's just say that don't get beaten up so bad. Take a game out of the champions. And that's the only thing that I can do for you. That's the only thing I can think for them
Yeah.
right now. Because Blue Fire, they can do this, but then again, you have to respect the stats, and stats never lie.
I like your idea, bro. But again, Raflesia, highest death count, and Gripzu just going for the bursting fireball. That's what you get if you are a Valier. Plus, this is actually a great cut from Secret. Now lurking towards the purple pit. But Raflesia will just spot him out. Bursting fireball coming in. There's going to be another stun? No! There you go. First blood for Secret. It's that good news for Team Blue Fire.
And that was a thing for Raflesia that he used his flicker early. And that is one of the patterns for Hilda actually. A lot of teams use this. They always spend the first flicker just to harass people onto the front lines.
Yes.
JP here is getting a lot of their buffs, but right now this is probably the first lane game that we're seeing that his buff wasn't stolen.
Yeah, this is good. This is a good opening for Blue Fire. Let me emphasize on that also. Again, you have the Desert Tornado having 3 stacks at level 1. You have the Bursting Fireball having 2 stacks at level 1. Lots of early game damage coming in from Blue Fire and getting that first blood. But then again, how can you convert it to a lead? Because Aura PH now immediately rotating on top, Butters.
Yeah, I like the Aura PH call to go up top. They catch Kripsu out of position and they just make him pay for that. And it's a 1-1 Blue Fire here. Looking really good. RPH not really holding back either in terms of their blows to Blue Fire.
Oh yeah, I get you too. I like it.
Oh.
I like what you said, that it is now in an equal footing, because both of the teams now having 5,900 gold. I think the next buff will dictate who is gonna win, because Aura PH, they're so great after the second round of buffs.
You know what? I'm gonna actually say that Limbs uses Flicker to get out of the Cheat Kundo. I don't really think that they had the capability to take him down, but Fusakit here getting punished. No one helped him on the side of Blue Fire.
That was unfortunate because he doesn't have the Hurricane Dance as well for that extra shield. And now Aura PH, there you go. This is the second round of buffs. Like what we've said, they're so good with this. There you go. That is the steal from JP. Is this the beginning of the end? I'm hyping it up too much, but that is so important, especially if you are a Ling.
So what happened there was 2 retributions were used. One on JP and one on Chu. So that means JP doesn't have to think about Chu stealing his purple buff just because they don't have retribution. And as we all know, in terms of just head-on taking that buff, it's going to be JP who has the upper hand just because of the third rose.
Yeah, man, you know what? JP just actually gave it to Greed because he has a fresh purple from the other side. So now Aura PH confident enough in initiating the turtle take. Raging Sandstorm onto Secret, but that is the reason why you will pick a Balmon against a Khalid. Easy turtle from Aura PH. And I think I'm right, Butters. I think with that steal, Aura PH can now take this game.
But this is a good move. This is actually a good move.
He doesn't have the Bleach Force though. That was late. Dude, Chu without the purple buff, he was walking. He was trying to activate his skill, but without the energy, he went in late.
That is how limited a Link can be whenever they lose that purple buff. So, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching at home, when you're facing up against a Link, you get these kinds of heroes. You get Lancelot.
Yeah.
Those heroes that can invade well, even Rafflesia on that Hilda, it makes all the difference for a Ling. And we're seeing here that Ling has been high on the leaderboards or on the win rate, but right now he's not really getting anything just because these players, they learn how to deal with him fast.
Yeah. And now Aura PH still safeguarding this turtle, this purple from Blue Fire, but man, Chu will actually get his first skill of the game. Plus, he still wants to get Rafflesia. Meanwhile, JP is still here. And man, 5 heroes. Make that 4 heroes. JP! Did he just...
Yes, he did.
Oh!
You don't have to be surprised. That is JP.
1 on 4, ladies and gents, boys and girls. This is the championship carry that we're talking about. Look at the Gillette instant replay.
And
JP.
He actually shaved the day, and this is brought to you by Gillette. Look at this. Look at this perfect positioning. He goes there. He knows that they are capable of taking him down, and that was the Phantom Execution and Retribution working hand in hand.
Oh my. JP outwitting Team Blue Fire, the entire team. They were focused on getting JP. They were focused on guarding that purple. But JP with just 1 click away. Meanwhile, there's going to be a kick on Kiluwash. And I mean onto Limbs from Kiluwash. And man, Aura PH after that second round of buffs, bro.
They get destroyed. Wow.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
And look at you. Look at you. He actually went in front of Kilowash, and Kilowash will just punch this. I'm pretty sure that they can take this down now. And look at this. They even go in. They don't go back. They're not threatened by anything here from the side of Blue Fire. Blue Fire! They are getting controlled. And look at the Secret. He is forced to use the ultimate to get out.
Is looking dangerous. Because Aura PH, man, right after the 2.45 second mark, Greed with the ultimate, immediately popping the meteor shower, and then, okay, we're good. Second buff is ours. Third buff is ours. And now we're going for the fourth buff. Butters. I don't know, bro. We all thought that Blue Fire had a good start, but they can't convert it unlike Aura did.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Aura PH? They are masters of the timing here.
Yeah.
They know how to play with timing. And we did see that with Bren. Although Bren had Bren versus Aura, Bren had something in mind. The timing for Aura PH was always there. They really tried to contest that.
Yeah.
But right now, Blue Fire, they're actually trying to find ways to stop Aura PH from getting set in their own jungle. And look at this. Even with the smallest conditions, Aura PH will really just clear everything here.
Yeah.
On their side. And look at the top side here on the buffs of Aura PH, unskated. This is gonna go to Greed.
Gonna go to Greed and probably gonna give it to another hero. The orange buff. Oh my god. Total dominance from your champions.
Mm-hmm.
But Butters, I think it's too early. But
I trust Fuzakin.
he needs to make a clutch Hurricane Dance play. Because the Hurricane Dance, if he goes for 2 to 3 man lockdowns, the Raging Sandstorm and the Alice is good. But with the intimidation that Aura is now putting, how can you win? What is the comeback here, bro? What is the comeback from Blue Fire?
Comeback from
I cannot
Blue Fire
see
is
it now.
Really one miracle Hurricane Dance probably catches out all their cores. And that's the only thing I'm seeing right now. Because if they do, the side here from RPH, they have no cancel. But the thing is, if Kilowash doesn't get hold, if he doesn't get hold of Kilowash, the Jit Kundo will knock him up. And that will stop the Hurricane Dance. That is -1 hero on your side already.
But is that gonna happen?
I mean, there's a 10. I'd say there's
There's always a point one.
Yeah, there's
chance.
always a probability that
Yes.
it may happen. Because
Yes.
you know what, these RPH are still humans.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good players. They are logical in how they deal with things. They try to see how good this certain strategy for a game is, or this position for a game is.
Yep.
But they're still prone to making mistakes. So
Yeah.
let's
They're
see.
just humans.
They're just humans.
They're
So
just humans.
If you're a fan of Blue Fire, then
Hope for the best.
you hope for the
Hope
best.
for the best. Trust. And
Trust in the heart of the
trust in
cards.
the heart of the cards. Right? That is the... If you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you are Blue Fire, Yu-Gi will tell Blue Fire that, hey, Blue Fire, trust in the heart of the cards.
Trust in the heart of the cards.
But man,
surprise! That was a nice move.
but man, the heart of the cards now has an heart attack. Oh no! That is the pick off. Huge pick off coming in from Blue Fire. JP overstaying his welcome.
He was actually forced out.
Yeah.
With Hurricane Dance.
But let us see, because the meteor shower is just way too much for Blue Fire. The damage, bro. Oh, Kiluash with the retaliation kill onto Limbs and Team Aura PH. Even though JP fell down, still the damage of their damage is just huge. This is just man, I don't know, huge predicament from Blue Fire to have. Chu, okay, outplay, but is it enough though?
0 deaths on Ling. It's really hard to take down the Ling, but you know what? When a team knows how to counter you even without taking you down, that's a time where you actually think, am I really a non-factor here? Or are they just ignoring me?
That's bad. That is the worst. That is the worst feeling to have.
Look at the damage output coming up from Greed.
Yeah.
And this is the power of the mystery shop. Like, you really have to look at the mystery shop here. It enables people, it enables the support to get the early pick, to get the early
items
that they need
Yeah.
to spike. Because it turns the price of a certain item to 90%.
Yeah.
So that means you don't have to pay for 10%. But with, you know what? with Paymaya, there's actually a 5% balikbayan
Guarantee.
when you purchase gaming pins via Paymaya. So
Yeah.
that's a thing as well.
That's the thing. That Paymaya is actually the mystery shop emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. We're sorry guys, we're just getting here because again, it is a stomp, man. Like Blue Fire, after minute 3, all they did was defend, right?
Yeah, I would give Blue Fire a bit of a major prop here. Like we didn't expect them to actually just make it in at this point of the game.
Yeah.
Like holding up against Aura PH. This is a really good feat coming up from them. And I'm seeing signs of hope. Probably game number 2, but right now, they really need Aura PH to make a big mistake. If they don't make that mistake, I don't really think that there's this opening for the side of Blue Fire that they can, take advantage of and win from.
And man, Rafflesia boxing them out. Look at the positioning of Aura PH, man. Rafflesia and Kiluash inside the base.
They're not letting them out.
They're not letting him out. They're just going around and around. Blue Fire not even doing something because they know that if they try to get Kiluash and Rafflesia, they will lose this game.
I'm pretty sure that Rockhard will have a hard time later. Rockhard will have a hard time later, but who knows? Right now, they are actually gonna go for the initiate and Limbs.
You know what? They can still do this.
They can.
The Alice damage is good late game. The Link can also be an A0 late game.
Lord take.
But yeah, it's the Lord take. Okay. So much for my hype though. So much for my comeback prediction though.
The comeback narrative.
So much for the comeback narrative. Oh man. Look at the angles, bro.
Look at the angles,
Look at how Greed angles his meteor shower.
And yeah, I mean, I really wanted Blue Fire to do well. They actually exceeded my expectations now. But Blue Fire, they need to make something happen. They need a miracle to make this work.
Do you believe in miracles, Waters?
There can be miracles when you believe, Majin.
Yeah, probably. Is that a line of a song?
Yeah, it is.
There can be miracles if you believe.
Oh, the Lord is out.
The Lord is in the
a-
top lane.
That's a miracle.
This is it. We did the ritual. Come on.
But it's on the other side. How can it be a miracle for Blue Fire?
I don't know. One good Fuzaken ultimate. We're sorry, guys. We know that probably we're speaking a lot of Blue Fire right now, but we're just being true because Aura from minute 3, they won this. And now we're looking for ways for Blue Fire on how they would win. And it seems impossible. It is mission impossible right now for Team Blue Fire because right now, Aura PH marching towards the mid lane. Ooh! Nice pickup onto Limbs. There you go. Aura PH putting this one in the bag. Dominating Blue Fire in game number 1.
And seeing them in victory with Fuzaken in the frame takes me back to Season 4. And they won that without taking down Fuzaken.